So our eyebrows and our eyes have already been prepped, so let's just jump into it. We're gonna start our transitional build for our eyes. We're going with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and we're starting off with a brown because we need something to blend into, right? Yeah. The brown is used at the top of the eyes before we switch into the red. The red is going to be used underneath the brown, and try to focus this one to the top of the eye and then the outside corners. Like, I've slowed this part down a little bit so you guys can see that, because you don't want to go too far in because we have other colors that we're going to be using and you don't want those to necessarily mix right now. So now that we got a red, we're going to switch to our yellow. And the yellow is going to be in the middle of our eyelid. Like you can see right here, I'm just trying to focus that in the middle. I'm not going too far to the left, but I'm not going too far to the right either. Yes, this is that middle color. The BH Cosmetics palette does not have a strong enough yellow that I wanted, so I switched really quick to the Juvia's palette so I can use that yellow, because that yellow is super strong and highly pigmented. Like, you guys can already see that the yellow is already stronger than it was with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Yes, now that we got our yellow, we're switching into our green because we're going for Rasta colors. So now we are focusing that green to the inside of the eyes, which is why we didn't want anything too far in, because yellow and green mix real easy. So I want a strong saturated green. So I started out with the BH Cosmetics green, and then I switched to a stronger green in their Shimmer palette, and I got a darker green because this lime green, it was working, but the fact that I mixed these two greens, it looks better. It doesn't look like it in the video, but I was having such a tough time trying to get the pigment to stick to my eyes from the brush, so I ended up just switching to my fingers because that brush was just a terrible brush for what I was trying to do. Now, when you lay your colors down, you start to lose the other colors in the background, so it's always a good idea to go back and strengthen those colors before you go on with your eyeliner. Speaking of eyeliner, we're going to go off with our e.l.f. and we're going to start the beginning of our eyeliner wings. For this video in particular, I switched to the LA Girl Precision eyeliner because I like how crisp I can get my lines to be. Now that we got our eyeliner wings done, we're switching to prep for our eyelashes. This is the Intenseif-Eye Mascara. And again, like always, we go up a couple times and then we go down a couple times and then we put our eyelashes on. The lashes that I'm using for this video, they are the Vinci number 47s. They're a little bit longer than the number 43s. I used those in a couple other videos. But for this one, I wanted a longer, more fuller look for this Rasta look. So now that our eyeshadow build is complete, we're going to go ahead and start the process for our face. This is the liquid foundation. This is my go-to foundation, Warm Caramel by LA Girl. And I try to focus it more on the lower half of my face, not too much on the forehead, because I break out a lot. Once we do the liquid, I go in with the powder and I do the powder on my forehead. That way it's not like super oily and stuff like that. For this look, we're going to try to do a highlight on our cheeks. So this is the liquid foundation by Jordana. And it's, quite a bit brighter than my actual skin tone. And that's good because we're trying a contour. This is the setting powder. This is a banana setting powder, and we use this on top of the Jordana foundation so the skin stays bright. Now this is a new highlighter. I don't really use it that often, but this is the highlighter palette by Revolution. And I'm going for that bronze color and put that to the top of my cheekbones. And then I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me blush with their number 55. Add a little blush to the cheeks, and then we go in with a stronger highlight, a shimmer highlight. This is from the Deck of Scarlet number 4 edition, and this is their Pinto Grigio highlight. Now we're going to go ahead and start our under lash line. This is the 24/7 Glide On Pencil by Urban Decay. And then we're going in with our waterline, and we're going to add some of that red, that yellow, and that green underneath our eyes so the look is more complete. I didn't show the palette when I was doing this, but this is a silver shimmer by the BH Cosmetics shimmer palette, and I just go ahead and add that to the tear ducts. I add a little bit of silver and then a little bit of green to make that green pop. I add the silver to my nose, and then I add the shimmer to my eyebrows to give that some highlight. Did the lips a little backwards in this video. I added the clear lip gloss by M.A.C first, and then I went on top of that with a pink. Now usually I do the pink first and then do the gloss on top of that, but I don't know why I went backwards. It was a waste of time because I ended up going back over it with the clear anyway. So just do the color first and then go over with the gloss. While I was over here trying to look cute and stuff, I forgot to add mascara to my lower lash line. So that'll be my final step to this look. Go ahead and add a little bit of mascara. And now the look is complete. So, ladies, please let me know. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get all of my notifications. And I'll see you ladies in the next one.